So here we have it, the new GTA 5 update, which is coming very soon. This is the update for this summer, the GTA Online summer update for this year, and we're going to take a look at it. There's quite a lot to go through here, so let's just get into it. And before I get into it, if you do go on to enjoy this video, please drop a like on the video and subscribe with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any of my future GTA 5 videos. But anyway, let's just get into this update. So, if you didn't know already, an update is coming very soon. We already knew one would be coming out, and we now know all the details about this update and what will actually be in it. So, let's just get into what this update is all about. Now, before, we already knew when this update was actually coming out, and it was June 17th. Rockstar has now officially confirmed that is the release date, June 17th, which is Tuesday, so we've got less than a week to go until this update comes out. Now, to get into what's actually going to be in this update, the update will be called Money Fronts, and it seems to deal with legitimate businesses and passing dirty money through those businesses. So basically a money laundering update. What it says here is take control of San Andreas' biggest money laundering operation and clean up your criminal empire's bottom line in Money Fronts. The latest GTA Online update arriving on June 17th. Acquire iconic local businesses and use them to route earnings through a sophisticated and interconnected operation while hiding it from prying eyes. With the help of long-standing associate Martin Madrazo, you'll connect with new advisors who will help you accumulate new business ventures and launder your dirty money while also infusing your accounts with legitimate income. With some creative bookkeeping and a little elbow grease, you'll end up further enriched and the taxman will be none the wiser. So as I said, this update kind of deals with money laundering and passing money through legitimate businesses, and I'm wondering if this will be connected to the businesses that are already in the game, and now there's an extra step to them. We'll need to get these new businesses to pass this illegitimate money through. I'm not sure if that's how it's going to work, or if this is just a brand new thing and it will just be its own thing basically. But if it is its own thing, I feel like it would have to make more money than the current businesses in the game, because it sounds like there's more work involved with these businesses. Now, to start with this update, what we'll be doing first is working at the car wash. Now, the car wash that they actually showed in the picture is actually the one in this location here, and it says the famed hands-on car wash in Strawberry is your entry point and the perfect vintage facade to conceal your illegal activity. This low-profile and cash-intensive business is prosperous enough without alerting the authorities, and serves as the heart of your new money laundering operation. Owning the car wash will pull in passive income from your established criminal network and allow you to expand your holdings to include the Smoke on the Water dispensary and Higgins Heli Tours, supplemental fronts, each with their own above and below board operations. These properties will also boost earnings on your weed farm and air freight cargo respectively. Okay, actually, so now that I've actually read this further, it seems to link to passive businesses that are already in the game, since it literally just mentioned them right there. And it sounds like you can actually just own businesses, kind of like how you can in story mode. One that was mentioned there was actually Smoke on the Water, which is one Franklin can have in story mode. Your illegal dealings through any of these establishments will attract attention and generate heat. If it gets too high, you'll need to lose the attention by playing the role of local business owner and managing the legitimate side of your operations to continue collecting passive income. So yeah, this basically sounds like there is a whole new element to it with the police getting involved, and we need to try to avoid that. And we do that by basically working a normal job in the game. That's what it sounds like. We have to be a legitimate businessman, kind of like how Simeon always says he is, a legitimate businessman. Money Fronts will also introduce a range of new vehicles to GTA Online. Now, here's a list that they've given us here, as you can see, but one on this list that I'm actually surprised that they're bringing to the game finally after all this time, and it's actually a quite cool addition to the game. It's the police bike. Finally, we'll actually be able to own that bike, and it's one of those vehicles that you can do dispatch work from. Of course, all the police vehicles we can do that with already, and you would expect that with another new police vehicle. I wonder what the price is going to be for that police bike, because as you might know, all of the police vehicles in this game so far have been ridiculously priced. They all cost millions of dollars just to buy one of them. But we do actually have some experience improvements. Just like every update, they try to make the game a little bit better for people. But one thing I did notice here that I thought was pretty cool is they will actually be disabling the box fill delivery mission for your biker businesses. That is one of the worst missions in the game, having to drive these slow vans across the map. They're just completely removing it from the game. So that's an interesting thing that I thought I'd point out here. And these are the main things that I just wanted to point out from this update. They have mentioned a few other things on their newswire, which I will have linked in the description if you want to read the whole thing for yourself. This update comes out on June 17th, like I said, and it is releasing on all systems, so PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Now, every single update, we are always wondering, will they still release it on the PS4 and Xbox One? It looks like, yeah, this is still going ahead for the PS4 and Xbox One, so if you're on those consoles, you can still play this update when it comes out on Tuesday. But anyway, that is pretty much all the details that I wanted to cover for this update. This is the new update, Money Fronts, coming out on June 17th. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe for more GTA 5 videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.